Hey guys, welcome back to another stream. We're back to more Ace Attorney Investigations, and I honestly think this might be one of the earliest streams we have actually done. Granted, we have got the 12-hour stream coming up in a week. Oh my god, yeah, it is literally 6 days. I keep forgetting. I don't know why, I thought it was like 2 weeks away. I have got assignments to do, but we won't talk about that. But yeah. At the moment, we basically started the next trial because the one we did beforehand, I felt like we could do a bit more. Okay. Oh, this is not looking good. But yeah, on the last stream, essentially, we arrested Excelsior's winner, Eustace's dad. And he was the killer of Rosie Ringer. We then loaded into the next chapter where it seems that the president of Zhengfa is actually dead. So that happened. I guess the suspect at the moment is Shelley the Killer, but it's obviously not going to be Shelley the Killer. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, we've got this massive beast sort of thing on the screen. He looks like the little cow thing that the president had. So I won't be surprised if that is linked somehow. We also have Penny back, I suppose, but there's that. Anyway, let us get right into it. We're at the investigation. Normally I would replay it, but we have already moved on, unfortunately. Okay, right, let's investigate. This thing in front of the trailer here, it looks like a monster costume. Also, I kind of don't like how easy Kay regained her memory, but I am happy Kay is back. Yeah. What? That's a costume? You sure the creature that made a huge footprint didn't just shrink or something? Perhaps I didn't make myself clear. This thing in front of the trailer here, it looks like a monster costume. A costume. I did miss that banter. Oh, ladder. This looks like equipment used by the lighting equipment. Wait, what? Lighting department. Oh wait, I just remembered there was something I wanted to ask you. Could you maybe light me up when I'm doing my next robbery? That would look super cool. I'm just shining a light on you while you're committing a crime. You might do. What's so weird about that? What's the point of me doing my great thieving in the dark? Yikes. Fixing the cheap seats won't be able to see a thing. Wait, you're imagining you'll be committing this robbery in front of an audience? Aw, we're not going to comment on the ladder. What a shame. What's this big metal stick thing? Is it for climbing trees or something? It looks like a camera arm? Yeah, it's a camera crane. It's used for filming from an elevated viewpoint. There's no camera currently attached, but it would usually be pointed at the top there. Gotcha. Sounds perfect for casing a place before burglary. Mind if I ask somebody about borrowing it? How do you propose to transport it if the answer is yes? Easy. You take the bottom part, I'll take the top. So I'm helping now? And if we go one little step at a time, we'll be back to your place before we know it. We're walking it back to my house. Edgeworth's actual house. Hey, these are the plastic sheets you can put down when you have a picnic. Plastic sheets, that much is true. I don't think that's what they're used for. Want me to explain, Mr. Edgeworth? It's waterproof sheets. We use them to protect the cameras when it's up on the crane. If it starts raining while we're shooting, we can just cover up and keep going. I see. So they must be pretty big, right? Oh yeah. They've been able to cover the whole rig. Won't be much point of having them otherwise. The roof was pretty patchy yesterday, so we wound up using them quite a bit. Okay, I don't like how we don't refer to Penny by name. Like, we know she's Penny, why don't we just use her name? What is it now? Can't you say I'm busy? You only moved away, you know? Why are you so obsessed with the idea that this was a monster attack? Monsters don't exist. Surely even you know that. What are you... You don't know what the heck you're talking about. Pterosaurus is real, dang it. I know that for a fact. Fact, and how is that possible exactly? Because I haven't seen him. What? You saw Pterosaurus? Where? How? Yeah, I seen him. That big bad bull himself. Right there in front of me. I was up on 51 over there in the big building just yesterday, right? Gathering materials for your story on the underground auction. Yes, we remember. Oh my god. That's the third yawn. In 5 minutes. Well, and you just missed memory, man. That's right. I've done seen him right way out of that photo. Listen to the red raincoat. It's Ringo, right? Yep. See that blink right next to the little Miss Raincoat? Oh, the blind. Why did we blink? Well, guess we're on the other side of that at the very moment. That's right. Torosaurus. There's nothing there. Well, I can't really capture every damn thing. I'm just a little too far away, that's all. I seen it, right? Boy, I did. Boy, did I, sorry. Torosaurus' big ol' ass staring right at me. He can right in under the window. Window-peeking monster. Anyhow, I ain't got time to be shooting the breeze we are. I'll stop stamp. Reportage to... Report. Quit bugging me, will you? Go on, get. That entire story was ridiculous. You didn't believe a word you said, did you, Mr. Edgeworth? Is that obvious? A broken lock. Interesting. Miss Nicholas, where does this exit lead? That? Oh, on the ground of oh my god. I needed a burp. Oh, onto the grounds of the big building. Yeah, in every case, that with direct ties to that same building. Building with a hidden 51st floor used to store a lot of illicit auctions. I guess it wouldn't be much of a surprise if it turned out to be hiding yet more secrets. Jesus fuck. I hate my... Why am I so tired? I'm literally never tired before stream and all of a sudden I just keep yawning. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the game. Look at this chain and padlock. Look at that! Somebody cut the chain! They did? I'm sure it was still intact when I left yesterday. It's possible it was where the killer entered from. What's the matter now? Look at that huge dent! How did that get there? Oh. Right, that is a big dent. It would have taken a sizable object to make it, and a heavy one too. It wasn't like that yesterday either. It wasn't? I guess that means the dent must have been made last night at some point. Okay. I mean, it could be... I was gonna say the crane, but I feel like that's a bit... Oh wait, yeah, technically, if it was like outright, it could have like rammed it, but the weird place to... I don't know. That... Maybe we don't have that yet. Let's talk to Penny. I'm sorry I got a little upset before. Oh, okay, I love that. You were working here alone? That's right. I came before everybody else so I could get ready. As soon as I walked through the gate, I saw the footprints. Once the footprints, first thing in the morning, that must have been a real shock. It was. There weren't any, they weren't there when I left yesterday evening, that's, I'm sure of it. So the footprints must have appeared late last night. At first glance, I thought maybe they were part of the set. Then I got closer, and I saw that somebody was lying in the middle of one of them. You didn't notice until you were right up close? Yeah, eyesight just seems to be getting worse and worse lately. I think you need new glasses. I mean, there's needing new glasses and then there's just literally being that oblivious, because he's quite a big guy. I don't know how you miss that, for sure. I didn't notice it was a body until I was right by it. That's why I was so shocked and ran away. It must be when we bumped into her. Okay. So, you're shooting a movie. What happened to the, Steel Samurai movie, would it? Yep. Hi Blair, how's it going? Hopefully you're doing alright, my love. Oh, did you manage to see? Oh. Did you manage to see the lights yesterday, Blair? Oh. Yeah, Blair, you can do all these dinosaur things today because there's been like an actual monster rampaging the site. This one's a creature feature. You know, Torosaurus movies, right? I'm afraid not. Oh, so Lotta wasn't making it up. There's actually a thing called a Torosaurus. You'll have to forgive Mr. Edgeworth. He only cares about the Steel Samurai. But that's not... Hey, that's alright. Not everyone's a fan. But they will be. They soon will be. He is. Spike, and 12 years after his silence, the big bad bull himself, Torosaurus. It's the first Torosaurus movie in a long time, so the crew's super excited about it. Oh, wait, so... Wait, his little teddy is the Torosaurus, then? Is that what we're saying? Because he's got the same horns. And the horns on the floor, so maybe. So, parts of it are set here in the big building. So we've been shooting on location. Explains what we saw yesterday. Let me hear. What's going on with the building? Just stay calm towards me, kid. Cut. I'm so sorry. We're shooting a movie. Could you, Good, no. Oh, just my tongue rolling and shit. Oh my god. Okay, at least you get a late morning, though. Did you see the, stream plan? Hopefully you did. I'm hoping it works out alright. I mean, obviously you're gonna be at your con. But yeah, a good variety. And we can always move stuff around. Why am I so tired? I hate it here. I don't get why I get so tired during streaming. Maybe it's because my brain thinks I can relax, so it relaxes. But yeah, damn. Ooh. That would hit me. That must be what they were filming. So does Torosaurus smash the big building to pieces in the movie? I bet he does, right? Wouldn't you like to know? You'll just have to wait to find out in the theatre. Could you imagine they fully just knock down big building and like, yeah, it's part of the movie, it's fine. Here, you can have this if you like. Oh, thank you. An epic rivalry is Oh, this is Gordy. Okay. Legendary Torosaurus versus Gordy. What's Gordy got to do with all this? Isn't Gordy a water creature? I mean, I guess that's fire, but still. An epic rivalry is born. Torosaurus versus Gordy. Gordy, huh? That's right. It's not just Torosaurus on his own this time round. He has an arch nemesis. You know Gordy, right? The monster from Gold Lake. Yeah, we know Gordy for sure. Oh yeah, wasn't everybody talking about him a couple of years back? God. That mysterious creature in the lake. It just showed up. It showed up in that one couple's photo. What was it again? It was a Steel Samurai balloon, right? Not only were people talking about it, it played a major part in one of my cases. Wasn't that the one that he was arrested for? Yeah, look good. I'll be popping in there now. Probably stay for more than more after. Yeah, no worries, but all good. I mean, again, it's one of those things. I mean, you'll miss out. Wait, let me get the thingy out. If we go from 3 PM to 5, you miss out Mario Party in the beginning and the Cheesecake Maker. But I mean, yeah, you'll miss Minecraft, you'll miss Mario Party, but then you start on Stardew essentially. Which I mean, you won't miss a lot, and then we'll have the stream reset, and then Just Dance. My only worry is, it's weird, because I tried to set up my audio with a Switch. It didn't work, but today I randomly decided to test Mario Party, and it worked perfectly fine. So I'm worried that Just Dance doesn't work, but we will see. But yeah, there we go. I'm too wild about hearing it again. The director's fascinated by the stories, which is how Gordy wound up in the movie. Well, behind the times, but better late than never, I suppose. Yeah, exactly. I mean, and that's the main reason why we're splitting into 2, because if I did 12 hours, it doesn't save onto YouTube, is what I've heard. So if I split it into 6 to 6, then hopefully you can just have the stream and you can watch both parts. That's the plan. It obviously means, like, technically, I don't know why YouTube doesn't save it. I think it's because it's too hefty. I'd record it, but, you know, that's a lot of memory to record. So watch your own stream while I go back. You know what, Blair? Fair, because half the times they just go missing, so it's probably a good idea. I'm surprised you do, to be fair. I appreciate that, though. Get me some of that viewer watch time. Just wait till you see those two legends tearing into each other on the big screen. Okay. We need to learn a little more about the security situation here on set. Miss Nichols, is the site kept locked overnight? Yeah, we use one of these. A combination lock, huh? So anybody who knows the code can get in and out. If it's a 3-digit one, then you can break that in a few hours. Maybe not even. And was the lock in place when you arrived this morning? Yep, everything was locked up tight when I got here. Who knows the combination? Oh, the producer, the director, the crew, the actors, basically everybody who's working on the movie. That's a lot of people. So any member of the cast or crew could have opened the lock and entered. I do like the idea you open one of my, like, Sim streams and you end up on, like, some cult thing. Oh. Okay, that's just been added. There's 2 sets of locks. Yeah. Combination lock on the gate leading into the plaza was intact when Miss Nichols arrived. The lock on the gate leading out to the side of the big building had been cut. What does this tell us? Easy. The killer used the side gate. Precisely. It tells us something else important too. Even though our culprit didn't know the number of the combination lock. Oh yeah, yeah, very smart. You're right. It would have been way easier to come in that way if they did. To be fair, honestly, if I would fully have like an hour of watching crime documentaries in the stream if it was allowed on YouTube. Twitch, I'm sure you're allowed to do it. YouTube, obviously, with copyright, it's very hard. I honestly think it might be a bit of a struggle doing Just Dance because of copyright. We will see though. I've also bought a new webcam because I realised that people are going to be messaging me throughout the day and I normally use my phone for webcam. So that's not going to work. Realistically, I need to tell everyone who normally messages me that I'm not going to message them. But, I mean, we will see. Because, honestly, it's one of those things, I don't want to put, like, on my, like, stories and everything, like, guys, guess what, I'm streaming. Because none of my, I mean, only, like, my close friends know that I stream. Like, not a lot of people do know I stream. But, like, I guess, I could always put it on my Snapchat story and see if anyone joins. We will see. Instead, they chose the classic thief route, the lesser-known side entrance. This is no run-of-the-mill criminal, Mr. Edgeworth. We need to keep our wits about us. I'm not sure we should be excited by the fact, Kay. Anyway, now that everybody working on the movie... No, anyway, we know that everybody working on the movie knew the combination. Makes it likely that our culprit wasn't a member of the cast or crew. Okay. It is him, huh? He appears to be the same man we met only a few days ago. This time, the president really did get assassinated? If that is what happened, the assassin certainly chose the an attention-grabbing method. Must get... Oh yeah, blah, blah, blah. I would deduce it from that. Huh? What's this white thing here? Wait, it's a boat! Does that mean 2 murders? Looks more like a horn than a bone to me. Maybe a piece of evidence that might tell us whose horn that might be. Probably... See, I want to say the thingy, but I'm going to go for just the post, I'm assuming. This could be one of Taurosaurus's horns, couldn't it? You're right, it totally could. Wait, sorry, once we had a sleepover at my friend's house, I sort of sleep in the living room, we started Wait, I love that. A 10-hour tornado video. Yeah, that's a very tight coat. He's a very... See, the thing is, he's a very muscly guy until we broke him down, and then he's really fat. I don't know how it works, but yeah, it's tight. You're right, it totally could. Maybe it's part of the prop from the movie? If it is, it must be from something pretty big, judging by the size. What's it doing on the ground here? That's one of the crew. Maybe they'll know. One of the crew, aka only Penny. Okay, well, let's about the yellow stuff. No obvious wounds. He's definitely not breathing. So he really was a monster? Trampled by a giant creature? Impossible. Huh? There's something stuck to the front of his clothes right there. Yes, speckles of yellow substance. Bet it's monster jewel. Yeah, that must be it. Please, Kay, could you at least try to be sensible? Right, let her breathe. She's just gained consciousness again, Edgeworth. Honestly, back off. Let her be delusional for a bit. She deserves this. We need forensics to tell us what it might be. If it looks like pretty much everything the body can tell us for now. Better note it all down. Okay. Wait, so that's it? Oh. Oh wait, no, the actual footprint. Were they surrounded by pieces of smashed up concrete? Yes, they looked to have been thrown clear when the ground was broken. Phew! Flying by the mighty impact of the giant creature's foot. Sure, assuming it was the work of a giant creature. Yeah, it's gonna... I mean, obviously it's not gonna be a giant creature, but I'm confused what it could be. Just look at the shape. I know Hoof when I see one. There's only one thing that could possibly be. The footprint of an enormous, terrifying beast. It's not just one. There are 3. Oh. Okay. Sure, that's impossible, don't you? No. But you know that's impossible, don't you? You know that monsters aren't real. Sure, I probably know that somewhere deep down. It's way more fun to believe they are. The job is to pursue the truth, okay? Not to believe what feels the most fun in the moment. We're told to Agent Lang. So, Mr. Prosecutor, we meet again. To the detention center the other day too. What's a business take care of, I take it, Agent Lang? Say that. Nothing that needs concern you though. Ha. Yeah, you really ever had with showing up at the wrong place at the wrong time. You're a bad Penny. A bad omen. A bad smell all rolled into one. Penny's like, I'm Penny, actually. Stay out of my way, okay? Got president to avenge. Oh, poor guy. Just stay out of my way. So, here's my... We don't have a prosecutor's badge anymore. Never mind. It's not funny. Oh, wait. You know what we can do? We can present his dead body. Yeah. What are you shooting me that for? Because I've killed President Wang. Well, fine. See if I don't. Give me Agent Lang. I didn't mean to upset you. It seems to find it hard to keep a cool head where the president is concerned. Unsurprisingly, I guess. Why not but feel a little sorry for him, huh? Isn't there something we can do? Yes. Listen carefully to what he has to say and try to help solve the president's murder. You were already here at the scene when we got here. Why? What are you doing in the area? Why am I? Suspect? You might be. Look, let us scream keep running, okay? Guess it was our friend from the crew. Came in from the gate over there. Kay is adorable. To be fair, Blair, were you here? Yeah, no, you were here yesterday. I was gonna say, I missed Kay in this outfit. I remember originally I was kind of like, it's an okay outfit, it just feels a bit random. But after seeing it all beaten up, I was like, no, I missed the outfit a lot. Somebody who got rid of, already got rid of the lock for me. Not completely, I can still see it on the floor there. Perhaps I should take a closer look. When I got here, saw a movie girl running out of the other gate. Oh. In other words, he arrived right around the same time we did. Do you have business here at the big building? Stuff like that. Day of Destiny, let's call it. Similarly enigmatic when we saw him at the detention center. Let me guess, you're a huge creature feature fan, so you can see them feeling the Torosaurus movie. Creature features? What do you think I am? Well, the type of person who thinks a creature might have done this, I hope. Sorry about the president. You have my deepest condolences. Thanks. He was a great man. I think I would be lost without him. You here were close, correct? Damn. It all started when he had my father. That was our big break. Damn, his father's kind of fine. Our family kept him safe. That was our most important duty. Our most sacred. Gave my father medal after medal. They had to come up with new ones just for him. In the end, there were no medals left to give, so he made us the keeper of his last will and testament. Those medals, that duty, greatest pride. Family jewels. I thought we'd be unsealing that will so soon. Oh, it sounds like your family and the president was super close. Wait, when did the whole thing happen back at the lake? What was the president then, right? Look, what happened, okay? This was all 12 years ago or more. That's gonna be related to the letter. Rather than the president being friends, our family being the ones who kept him safe. Just changed one day. It was like he became a different person. Now he doesn't trust the police one bit. I wonder what happened 12 years ago. Regardless of what happened, I still respected him. I think I might not be a big country. He held that place together. Damn it! What was the security detail thinking? I imagine you've already contacted the embassy. Of course I have. And the government. And my family. But we're going crazy right now, thinking about what needs to happen with that will. We'll be getting crazy here soon, too. Those bodyguards will be all over the place. If I find a trouble, I'd leave before they get here. Mr. Prosecutor, these days, I'm a one-man outfit. A lone wolf. Won't be letting me lead this investigation. still got fangs. And I still bite back. Now, honestly, the art style in this game is genuinely really good. There are some characters that are ugly as hell, but they're intentionally made ugly, like, you know, to portray that they're creepy or something. But yeah, no, the art is just great. Like, I really like it. I don't know, because like I do like the model stuff. It's a bit janky at times, but there are some nice parts. And obviously this has been remade. But yeah, I like the style of this. And I won't let you or anybody else get in my way. I think that's Penny about the broken onion. This horn, do you recognize that? Huh? Oh, that's part of one of Torosaurus's horns. It's a model we use for promotional stuff. Did you find it? The ground near the side entrance. That's weird. We keep a replica of Taurus's head up on the roof of the trail over there. It is quite large, I assume. But yeah, well, not as big as the real thing, obviously, but it's still pretty big. It's just up there, see it? Did it snap off? Yeah, it did snap off. Oh my god, that's Maya! What? What? Why is she just chilling there? Are you kidding me? I mean, we have played this out of order, but she's been missing for so long. What the hell? Wait, why is she here? Right there. That annoys me even more, actually, because we're still not referred to Phoenix by name. There must be a reason why we don't. What's the name? No, what's the word I'm looking for? There must be a reason why we're, omitting. Yeah, there must be a reason why we're not talking about, Phoenix. For some reason, we keep saying that guy, or I heard from a special someone. Like, what is that? Right there. Okay. That really is big. I'm so happy, Miles. But, like, we're not gonna... what? It's gonna mean nothing. But, like, that... I mean, it's an Easter egg, I suppose. I mean, cute. Let me do this. Let's see if it just fell. No. Yeah, he's gatekeeping his beautiful husband from, I was gonna say from the rest of us, but I mean, I guess it is. It is his husband, so I guess it's fine. Okay, should we consider my information? And defense. No, we're fucking it bad here. Do we have all the evidence? It was fine yesterday. It's something heavy bump into it. I think I just done this, but I'm gonna try it again. Oh no, it died. We clearly got it wrong then. Okay. With the dent in the fence and the broken horn. We went there yesterday, according to our witness. Which leads me to wonder. Wait, do you think that giant Torosaurus head could have... I do. I think it could well have rolled off of the trailer roof and landed in the lot below. See, that's what I was thinking. But why is it back up there? Seems more than possible. It also means... Was he stomped? Oh? Okay, there were no signs of a murder weapon anyway. Oh yeah, there isn't. Now, this is still only a possibility. Okay, but if the Torosaurus head somehow fell from the roof up there... Yeah, that could have killed somebody for sure. Miss Nichols, do you mind if we take a look up on the roof of the trailer? You want to go up there? Sure, I don't see why not. Yourself out. Oh, but don't do that, literally. The steps can be kind of slippy. Right, done it. I don't want to need to know for now. What might that be, I wonder? Who is this kid? He just kicks him out of the way. Move on, man. What did you say to me? You need to learn some manners, kid. Wow. You need some milk. Yeah. You need to learn when you're in the way. Quit whining and get out of here. What the? I'm so sorry, Ryan. Sean, apologize to this nice man. Oh, Sean, you can't speak to people like that. Whatever. Who the heck was he? A policeman, that's who. Why would you antagonize him like that? Ugh. I thought there was going to be trouble there for a second. I've never seen anybody stand up to Agent Lang like that. Oh, let me introduce you all. Everybody, this is Sean Fan. Fan. What, do we know? Have we had anyone with that? Why does Fen feel like such a familiar last name? I didn't even get a glimpse of the pants, to be fair. He's the star of the movie we're making. The star? This little boy. Hi there, I'm Keith Faraday. It's great to see you. Good to meet you, sorry. Sean, this is Mars Edgeworth. He's a prosecutor. Prosecutor? That's right, and a pretty famous one at that. He's a prosecutor. Where's his badge? Something doesn't pull any punches. No, I can't say anything because I had the sort of shorts I'd wear. I don't want to get too close, Sean. She's right. It's no sight for a child. He's involved in all this nonetheless. I need to speak with him. Oh, I want to see... Oh, whatever. It was short, wasn't it? Do you mind if I ask you some questions? You really a prosecutor? You just look like an old guy to me. I am. Old guy? I'm old guy. Charmed, I'm sure. Badge first, then we talk. I don't have my badge right now. How do you expect people to believe you're a prosecutor? He's not the friendliest, huh? Would you try and talk to him? Why not? I doubt he can I never was good with children. Okay. That's not gonna work, sorry. Yeah, that's... I was gonna say that's not gonna work. Kind of, yeah, actually. So you're an actor, right, Sean? Man. Maybe! Yeah, so what? It's amazing, you're so cool. It's not that big of a deal. This push seems to be having an effect. So, those swans of yours. Yeah, what about them? Oh, the makeup department made them. KT places a special psychic link with Taurosaurus. And the ones allow him to communicate with his giant friend. Isn't that right, Sean? Shut it, will you? Shut up, will you? Didn't need to know all that stuff. Sorry. Well, the power dynamic here seems pretty obvious. Still, that's kind of amazing, huh? The lead character in a movie? He's still in elementary school? That's crazy. Oh. I'm assuming he doesn't go to school, then. Sean's actually 13. He just looks a little young. Oh, that's even worse. What? But look at him. He's so little and cute. And the backpack, I just thought... the backpack's part of his costume. He's playing a role, remember? Yeah, fair. Yeah, I guess he is, huh? But he is kind of small, you have to admit. Oh, try not to talk about that too much in front of him. Let's stop telling people stuff that... Let's stop telling people stuff they don't need to know. I'm sorry. It's all part of the ball, except for the carton of milk, maybe. So, how are they gonna make him 13, but they're gonna make, like, Pearl, like, 18? I don't get it. The dead guy. That's the president, right? Hey, you knew him? Well, I met him once. Meeting them presidents now. That was a real piece of work. Hey, you can't say that. It's not nice. What's so bad about him anyway? Huh? You want to talk about it? Fine, I guess. President Wang was working with us on the movie. Working with you? How exactly? He had a part, just a cameo, nothing big. So we came to look around the set one time. That would have been when Sean met him. Obviously. It's always a growth spurt. Why put the president in your movie? We heard he was a huge fan of the original Torosaurus. The studio offered him a little role. We figured it would be good PR. That's my only as amateurs on my set. I told you before, Sean. You can't talk about people like that. And I told you to shut your mouth. He's not too thrilled about the idea of performing alongside non-professionals. Oh my god. Oh, here. What's this? Oh wait, from yesterday? Photograph? Oh, I nearly just kicked that right plug. I need to be very careful about that. I've had to rewire my PC setup so the Switch connects to the PC like directly, because for some reason, if I plug it into the monitor, it doesn't work. But it means the wire's right next to my foot, so I need to definitely get some like wire grips and tie them down. Yeah, I just got them printed. Keep them if you want. Oh, it's such a great picture. What, especially for me? That's so kind, thank you. No, I happen to have a spare. That's all. Hope you don't mind me asking, but we'll take a look too. Oh, sure, here. Okay. So the dent's not there. No, it was taken yesterday. No footprints. There's definitely no body. Oh, the crane arm's there. Okay. I swear you said we needed to look at the lock again. Why can't I skip through this quickly? Oh! Oh! Never mind. That was a good idea. I was skipping through it, thinking we've already told. Wait, but it was whatever. So the grounds of the big building I on this. To look at from here, you'd think it was just a normal, ordinary building, huh? And there's no one really special around to speak of either. Well, that's nice. Like, we actually got to see Phoenix then. But no one from our current vantage point anyway. Anyway, we don't have time to ponder such things. We need to investigate the entire lot. Oh, apparently I got an achievement that says apparently you have... Wait, does that mean there's been multiple of them? I just missed them. That sucks. Can I go... That's the thing I'm missing. Actually, would you mind coming up there with us? Oh, sure, after you. That's terrifying. This is the mighty Torosaurus. Oh. Huh? He looks a little different from before. Yeah, he's way cool on the flyer. What's the weird nose ring on this model? Oh yeah. Oh, I forgot. You two aren't Torosaurus fans. This is the original Torosaurus design from 12 years back. Huh? So, what's the one on the flyer? That's the all-new Torosaurus. They gave him a makeover specifically for the movie. It looks so much more contemporary now, don't you think? A makeover? He's totally different. This one's... It's just... a cow. Well, he is just a cow. At least he was originally based on a cow. He's a monstrosity. This one, I swear the teddy bear had a nose ring. So that makes sense that the president has one because he was a fan of the show. Monstrosity? Oh my god, Blur. By the way, I did legs today at the gym. I'm not even joking. I feel genuine pain. I feel so achy. I tried to lift my leg up to cross my legs. I had to yank my leg off. Yeah, the cow. Man's best friend. Reimagined as a terrifying monster. It only makes you think about our whole relationship with nature, right? This was an original concept. I think the concept might be a little lost on me. Me too, I'm afraid. Okay. That was nothing there. So we don't want to inspect this box. Oh, we do! Okay. Yeah, I think I could probably throw that little baby over my shoulders and carry it out of here. I think I'm stealing it, are you? Are you okay? No, I was thinking I could just carry it around with me. She was definitely going to steal it, Edgeworth. Then, every time you shout objection, I can lift you up with it and make you look super cool. Yeah, I can picture it now. You look amazing. Well, do I get the job? When do I start? Hopefully never. So that was about the box. Interesting. Some table sadly collapsed. Parts of it looked badly scorched. That's weird. That should be on the table. You're telling me, on that table, you fit that massive ass head on that table? Wow, okay. The legs are broken. I guess Torosaurus isn't going back on there now. Scorch marks look particularly bad with the legs snapped off. I think there might have been a fire up there. Do you think that's what happened to the legs? Wait, that wasn't what it said. You think that's what happened to the legs? Yes, and when the fire had burnt through the legs, the table would have collapsed and then the head. Oh, would have fallen down to the ground below? That makes sense. Right, the fire caused the head to fall. Indeed. I also happen to have an idea about how the fire may have started. Those cans of paint thinner by the heat are pretty flammable. Not a great place to keep them. Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. I'll make sure somebody moves them. The stove didn't get used yesterday. Not while I was here, anyway. Which makes the question of what could have started the fire all the more interesting. We didn't start the fire. One was made for promotional events, stuff like that. So people remember the old Torosaurus and realize it was a reboot. Yeah, he does look different. People might not get it otherwise. As I thought, his horn is broken. So the model really was what killed the president? It's a distinct possibility, but there's one thing I don't quite understand. What's that? Miss Nichols, the model looks very heavy. How do you move it around? Oh, it comes apart. If you know the trick, it's not so hard. I guess you don't. You might, if you don't, you might struggle to figure it out. You happen not to be a member of the cast or crew, for example. Once it's in pieces, could one person move it? Oh yeah, even I could. Maybe not very fast, but I could. I'm sure I remember that face from somewhere. Yep. Hey, Mr. Edgeworth. I know this cow. Funny, I was just thinking the exact same thing. It's his plushie. Yeah. No, from the president's plane, of course. From the auction. It's President Wang's plushie. It was a soft toy version of the original Torosaurus. There we go. Can this really just be a coincidence? Oh. I wanted to inspect the rest of it. Oh well. Okay. Right, I think that just about wraps up our preliminary investigation. So he was killed by... Yes, Yes, by a falling torch over his head. At least that seems to be the most likely explanation for now. It came right down on top of him, huh? Oh, here we go. I do like his song. Hey, if it took that time, there they are. Police bodyguards, Vol gang. Mr. President! Well, late for that, don't you think? Jesus, who did this? Or it was made a big mistake. I promise you this. I'll pay. I'm on the trail already. What? What do you mean? The president may have been murdered. That doesn't mean extraterritoriality applies. Local police have jurisdictions. Luckily, I know the right people to talk to. Just got myself seconded on the case. Only one man outfit or not, I'll be working this one. Sounds like you already have an idea of where you'd like to focus your inquiries. More than that, I've already caught scent of my prey. Take a look at this. Print up from the security camera on the viewing platform at the top of the big building. Oh. That's... You know what? Arrest her. It's fine. One of the elevator, it's pointing out the elevator that leads up to a roof. It records everybody who goes up there. In this particular case, it recorded the president as murderer. Clear as day. What was Shishkafel doing there? He's saying he's suspected of murder. Mr. Edgeworth, I entrust my offerings to the goddess to you. That you may use it to call a final judgment onto Excelsius winner. The murder goes against everything she believes in. Did they go to the auction? Surely not. Agent Lang, perhaps you could explain your thinking on the matter a little further. I've always hated how his eyebrows connect to his hairline. I thought I'd just say that. I had a little rumour while I was over that big building. About you, Edgeworth. You're not prosecuting anymore, are you? You don't have jurisdiction, sir. Do you want to cross-examine me while I explain my thinking? Why would I agree to that? Curses. Hey, don't be like that. You were the one who was just talking about being the lonely one-man outfit. You know what? Maybe it should be you explaining your thinking to me. How come even though you're not a prosecutor, you're still sticking your nose into this case? Very valid, actually. It's a valid question. Why am I still here? Thank you. Once I can clarify with a question of my own, Agent Lang. Why are you so desperate to catch the person who murdered President White? Because it's his president? Because above all else, you're an investigator, correct? I feel that's a weird question. He is that's literally his president. I'm desperate to catch a certain somebody myself. This new orchestrated a murder at the big building yesterday. This new put Kay's freedom in jeopardy. He'll put her in grave danger. That person is out there somewhere right now. Looking at the shadows, laughing. Until I recover the truth and make that person pay. Doesn't matter if I'm prosecuted anymore. I'll keep fighting. Find the truth. And don't give up till you do. That's the rule I live by. And you made the looks of a smart guy. You're just a fool like the rest of us. A fool? How dare you? Which is what I needed to hear. Fine, you're in. Lost my minions and lost your fancy title. And you've lost your fancy title. It seems neither of us is prepared to give up on this investigation. Now, seeing as we're both so stubborn, how about going ahead and thrash it out into the details? I'd be honoured. But be warned, I'm going easy on you. I have an assassin to catch. And not even you're going to get in the way of that. Of course, I would expect no less. Let me show you the truth I tore from this with my bare fangs. He's such a fairy. Why I suspect Gavel. Why? So the judge friend of yours met the president up on the roof. Wait, what? Okay, so, yeah, his argument is that she pushed him off the building and he died. How is he not pummeled? Like, he should be a puddle of blood right now. And then she pushed him. And then she pushed him. And he landed right here. This all happened last night. Happened the night before last. The people had all been cleared from the viewing platform, so it was just the two of them up there. That's pretty much sums up. Now about it. She killed the president. They were completely alone, no bodyguards. No, I checked. Security detail had no idea he even went up there. Bear with. I'm gonna try and look for this massage gun because my legs are achy. If you guys can hear it on stream, then I will turn it off. Oh. 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 I'm back. Let me just check something quickly. Okay. No, I checked his security did have no idea when it even went up there. It's gone in secret. It was a conversation they didn't want anybody to hear. Can you hear this? You guys can't hear that. I'm gonna have to turn it off. That's way too loud. What kind of conversation? How are the two of them even connected? Seems the president spoke to the owner of the building out of time. Get him set aside the viewing platform, just the two of them. Is the president asking? I guess the guy wasn't about to refuse. The last person to see the president on live really could have been... Nope. Gaval. Did you hear it? Did you say her name was? Huh? His argument sadly isn't completely without merit. I noticed at least one glaring hole in his reasoning. You know what? I'm going to be an even worse streamer. I'm going to eat a protein bar while we do this. That's where I need to focus my counterattack. Okay, yeah. This is dumb.
Hold it!
The night before last. How can you be so sure of that? Bah. If you're not sure, take another look. Take as many as you need. Pictures from camera up on the viewing platform, like I said. Camera doesn't lie. That's from 2 nights ago.
Objection!
You have the picture of them both entering the rooftop area. Nothing from after that point, I assume. No, there's only one camera and it points to the elevator. Onto the viewing platform itself. Still, if that's the case, surely there should be video evidence of someone bringing K up here. Oh. This is when the mid at. I'm sure of it. So the president really was killed 2 nights ago. Yes, but he would have been here in a lot this whole time. Well, a moment then, Mr. Obscura. I'll save it. I'm not done explaining. Not even close. Actually, they are. There we go. Yep, I knew it. I was gonna say, because then the body should have been. Shilong Lang, former agent, star agent of Interpol. How the mighty have fallen. What? Take a look at this picture. It's a behind-the-scenes shot of some of the cast and crew. Hey, look at their smiles. Well, not Sean's, but you know what I mean. It was taken only yesterday. What? Judge GODZILLA really did kill President Wang the night before last. The body would have been clearly visible in the background of this picture. What? I should have taken a little more time to speak to those involved. After all, through witness interviews, thorough witness interviews form a basis of any good investigation, as you should know. I don't think I've ever seen you so happy, Mr. Edgeworth. You really do love backing your opponent into a corner, huh? That's not a good trait. Ah. Fine, you got me. I must say, it's been a while. I always missed it. Oh my god! In the background, it says Gavin Ears. Aww. I love all the little Easter eggs in this game. I really do. Oh. I only noticed it because I spent so long eating this protein bar. Honestly, it's kind of good that it's so hard to chew because it takes ages to eat. Perhaps if you try to stay a little calm while conducting your investigation in the future. And push your luck, Edgeworth. I think she says. Righteous anger of a wolf lasts 100 years. We'll be calming down anytime soon, not until we caught the president's killer. Not the same thing, we all do, nonetheless. The body appeared last night, you have to accept that right now. There's one other thing you'll need to accept. The president didn't die from a fall. Well, that should have been obvious, right? That's right, he was crushed by the falling head of a giant monster. The incident occurred here on the movie set, but not on top of, not at the top of a big building.
Not so fast.
Says you. That's just your theory. I'm about to give up on my own because of it. But it literally can't have happened last night, the night before last. Just prove that we just proved that with this picture. You, wife? Your friend GODZILLA pushed the president off the big building the night before last. We came down here to the movie set and hid the body somewhere. It's gonna be this lock. Here, but where? So what kind of stuff down here? Costumes, equipment? You can hide it anywhere. It's gonna be that she couldn't have gone on here. Right? And when she came back, and then come back a day later, last night in other words, and take it out again. She needs to check the lot for trace evidence. We'll soon find out where she put it.
Objection!
There won't be any need for that. What?
Take that!
Both entrances to this lot were locked. We cut only last night. Ugh. There's GODZILLA no way of getting in here to hide the body the night before last. Ugh. But the murder has to have happened 2 nights ago. Why are you so set on believing that? Because remember that picture was a printout from a video. There was more. Oh, okay. Let's footage from a few dozen minutes after your friend went up to move for the president. He was heading back into the elevator, alone. You know what there's no footage of? The president himself leaving that floor. That roof. Oh. The hatch, right? We have evidence of that? Yeah, it's gonna be that. No way he could have gone down from the top of the building at that height. Unless he was pushed by GODZILLA. Let's just go straight to our first statement. You say the president was never observed returning from the viewing platform. You know what? It kind of makes sense that he was part of this auction, but that's insane. Yeah, the camera was pointing at the elevator door the whole time. Anybody else to come up and down, it would have been on tape. In other words, the presence of the camera ensured that nobody could have left unnoticed. That means Gavel knew about the auctions, alright? Anyway, she kind of did. She did know. Let's see, it's not good news for Judge Gavel. Okay. Managing from a rooftop hundreds of feet in the air? Yeah, that's a tricky one, alright? Even the Yatagrasu can't actually fly. Well, not yet anyhow. Just need a little more practice. Please don't tell me you think you can learn. I'm gonna go straight for that. Now, it shows her heading back to the elevator alone. You know what, there's no footage of the president himself leaving that roof. There's no vote, yeah.
Objection!
Perfect. So that one's easier than the first one. Actually, there was another way. Off the elevator, what do you mean? Not about to tell me you flew. Imagine. He didn't need to. It was much simpler than that. Assuming the president knew what we know, of course. Namely, that big building had a hidden 51st floor. What? That's right, a hidden floor. Oh. With a hidden entrance on the rooftop. He left that way. He wouldn't have needed to ride the elevator.
Knock him back!
Bev, I'm eating more of this protein bar. This is highly unprofessional, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to eat on stream. Okay. That's fine, I've meal prepped for it anyway. Well, you said it was hidden, right? That it was a secret. How would the president even know about it? It's an interesting question, and one I don't have the answer to just yet. Now, it's just a theory. So what are we talking about exactly? What is this hidden floor of yours? It's like some kind of place your little ninja friend would happily spend time in. Oh, if only you knew. No, I hate it in there. Don't make me go back. Fortunately, Kay's memories of it are far from happy. The secret storeroom up there where they kept a lot of underground and auctions. The whole sordid scheme was uncovered just yesterday. Underground auction? What the heck are you trying to say? President Wang is involved as a man? I don't have any proof, but I certainly think it's a possibility. Yeah, based on what we've seen of him, he totally seems like the type. Oh! Eeh! You never do that. Not the president. Which means he's definitely done it. Yeah. I don't know. Illegal underground auctions? No, he'd have nothing to do with that. Nothing. What's gotten into him? I hope you two are feeling lucky. When people start saying stuff like that, start biting. Eee! Oh, she ran away. No, nothing. Neither of you. No idea how much people love him, how well respected he is. Is that really true? Here we go, Blur, if you're still here, that's what he looks like normally. Guess we know what lurks behind the seemingly respectable public face. The people of Jingfa clearly don't. Wonder if I should tell him the truth about his beloved president. What good would that do? It would only upset him more. Forgive me, Agent Lang. I didn't mean to upset you. We spoke out of turn. Both of us. I can only apologize. Apology accepted. Reciprocate. Sorry I got carried away. It's alright, Kay. You can come out now. Sorry. Fine. What are you upset with? It's the enemy who killed the president. Well, ain't you just a fat figure of a man? More patriotic and such. You gotta tip your hat to that sort of thing. Ha! What are you talking about? Well, I have good news for you, Mr. Patriot. Real good news. What? You know we ain't hate your pal, the president, mows it on downstairs via 51? Really? I was sitting down there in the storeroom the whole dang time. I asked people like oranges. Of course. She would have already stuck in by that point. Thanks. So useful to know. Oh well, Miss Prosecutor. Did I say prosecutor? What? It's my theory still stands, which means I'm not budging an inch. So the president after you met with Gravel 2 nights ago. That's a fact. Also a fact that the body appeared only last night. How could the president have fallen from the roof 2 nights ago and only been found today? It seems a little slow as falls go, wouldn't you say? Sure, there are questions that still need answering, I'll give you that. But I guess there's one thing that we can both agree on. But yeah, what's that? I don't know exactly what happened here yesterday. We'll require further investigations. Yeah, I guess all we know for sure is that the body and the footprints appeared during the night, sorry. Agent Lang, I'd like to hand the body off to the coroner if you don't mind. Fine. All yours. Just take care of him, okay? Oh, one last thing. What? What footprints in the body? I mean, footprints in the footprints, if you will. Little ones with the, big ones. Footprints in the monster print. Interesting. And what kind of print? Sir, they were child's footprints, about the size of your average elementary school kid. Oh god. What? Huh? Elementary school? No, it couldn't be. What now? Miss Nichols? Oh, I didn't mean to burn. Sorry. Is there something you wanted to say? What are you so scared of? There's something I have to tell you. You probably think it was pretty awful of me, but I'm sure it's nothing you need to be quite so nervous about. Well, what is it? Last night I came here. What? Yeah. And you came back to the set. Why? Well, I was worried about him, so I came back to check. Check on Sean, I mean. Sean, the boy. Makes sense. Yes, you see, he stayed behind on his own last night. Rehearse. Oh. Wow, he really takes his job seriously, huh? Well, this movie is his first lead role, and he's trying so hard to make it perfect. She might have seen what happened last night. Around what time was this? Let's see. It was already after 10, I think. It looked like she might be about to, no, it might be about to rain, so I got a little worried and came down. When I got here, well, saw something, didn't you? Yes. Sean was there on his own, running his lines. And towering above him was this long, like, really, really long neck. Neck? Yes. Skin like an enormous worm. It was like a dinosaur. Ooh-wee. You mean, it must be, yeah, I knew it. Gordy. Good old Gordy. You didn't give me a slip last time, you old slimy lizard, but I got you now. What? Now Gordy's involved too? Yeah, I think he might be. I was just surprised you were. Although, I guess Shaw was practicing being a kid who can communicate with monsters. Oh dang, you're right. Must have been communicating with them, for real with them little horn dookie dinks of his. Oh, fuck off. You're an idiot, Penny. Come on, that's clearly the camera. Oh, it's not actually listed here. It's okay. So, based on that, that's the camera arm, with the tarps on them. Seems that, it seemed more like he was kind of looking up and talking right to him. It was like they were friends. It was pretty weird, right? Don't doing it's weird. Weirder than the mustache on a wig. How could he cheat on his best monster about that? I just feel their movies and reality might be getting a little mixed up here. You're absolutely certain that's what you saw? Oh, yes, but only for a moment. I was so shocked I turned and ran. Well, how about it, Mr. Prosecutor? Another mysterious beast to contend with. Tell me you believe this nonsense, Agent Lang. Ha 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 ha. What's his angles? Neither here nor there. I think we have a pretty good idea. Now, who do we need to speak to next? Young Mr. Fenn. If he really was here last night, then there's a good chance he saw something. What exactly? Prosecution goes, sure of to stand. Sean ran off just a moment ago. What? We need to get after him. The way Laura runs is hilarious. April 6th, 10:54 AM, big building. Plaza. Where'd he go? He just went home. You're right. They won't be doing any filming today after all. Sure. You went on the lap. Nah, you're just overthinking things, surely. He's a child, Agent Lang. There's no way he killed the president. Not on his own. You said he was on his own, huh? He wants to give him a hand. Really? Maybe he summoned one of his creature features pals to help him. Yes, very funny. I'm saying the kid did it. Not for sure, anyway. Not yet. He's our most important witness by now. We need to find him. Oh, Mr. Gummy! Mr. Edgeworth? Hey, it's Gummy! Oh, yeah. Oh. You ran away! What was that about? Well, just goes to show your police force can't be trusted. You're saying you intend to continue investigating the president's murder alone? Yeah, so what? Well, at least, well, last time we met, you had about 800 other agents helping you. Sure, but I told you, I'm a lone wolf now. No problem with that? I don't need lackeys, I don't need friends. All I need are these fangs right here. Keep things nice and simple. Keeps things nice and simple. No lackeys, no friends. Anyway, how'd you move around? Things just don't got interesting. It sounds like I got my work out for me. Two big beasties on the prowl. Hooey. Any scoops? If I don't catch this one, I ain't no sure bug worthy your name. Wow, this all got kind of complicated, huh? It did. The Taurosaurus footprints were bad enough. Now Gordy, this might well be a motive. Movie. Well, then we better get our monster hunting shoes on. I suppose we had. Who's that? It's one of Agent Lang's whole team. I've come across a few of them on previous cases, but this one's on his own. What's this about? Excuse me? Oh, Mr. Edgeworth, long time no see. Man in black. How come you know with Agent Lang? You through? Oh, he's dealt with me, not my boss here. Really? What happened? Remember that case from a month or so back? Please do, yeah. He had a aggressive case. How could we forget? He made kind of a big mistake there. He was about as close to aiding and abetting a serious criminal as you can come and still keep your job. Indeed, I guess that was pretty close. Well, being Shifu, he took full responsibility. They disbanded our team. Oh, it's not my choice. Okay. Well, that's harsh. Explains why he's now a lone wolf, as he puts it. So, what are you doing here? Well, to tell you the truth, I was worried about it. I think he's been chasing ghosts. Ghosts from 12 years ago, to be precise. 12 years ago. What does that mean? Sorry, I already said too much. I'll be on my way. Really? These ghosts of Agent Lang's. They have something to do with the case we're currently investigating. Well, looks like everybody's left except us. What do we do now? Good question. Someone off monster hunting, and I guess Agent Lang is busy to track down young Sean. Most we should try investigating another angle. What kind of other angle? Need somebody to get Judge Gavel's side of the story. Oh yeah, you're right. What did you say again? Please forgive me, but I had better be on my way. I'm going to preside over a trial, a fee for the garden a bit. Yep. Guess the trial will be beginning right now. Dude, I think we better head down to the courthouse, don't you? Don't you? Alright, let's go. I love how Edgeworth does a strut instead. Oh, to be continued. You know what? Because we started stream early, I'm going to try and play a bit more. But I'm giving myself a tiny break. I'm going to eat this protein bar and I'm going to give myself a massage because this hurts. I'll say it quickly before I forget. I don't know why streaming makes me so tired. I hate it. I don't hate streaming, I hate being tired. Oh, that's gross. You know what? I'm gonna go to the other room to eat and massage because I don't want you guys to have to hear it. But I will play a bit more. I just realised as I was massaging myself, I literally did legs today. I forgot my favourite one, which was the calf raises. Completely forgot to do them. That's a shame. I feel weak now. It's my favourite Fender. April 6th, 11:23 AM, District Court, call number 3. Is Fifi Lagarde going to show up as well? Wow. Is the defence ready to proceed? You bet. Bring it on, Big G. Prosecution has been ready for some time. Original attorney of this case, Rosie Ringer, was murdered. While the original prosecutor, Eustace Winner, has disappeared. So Fender and Francisca have taken over their place. Very well. Let me begin by apologising for the delayed start to these proceedings. The crime we are here to adjudicate took place in a prison, an institution of the judiciary. See, what I'm confused about now is clearly all of these cases link, which means what's that Canis guy got to do with any of this? Is he just a red herring, or is he actually relevant to the story now? What's more, the fact that the defendant was a warden of said prison carries grave implications. These two factors combined cause pre-trial preparations to take more time than usual. And then, the unfortunate passing of the attorney in charge, Miss Rosie Ringer, delayed the trial yet further. But now we are ready to begin at last. Mr. Fender, Miss Von Karma, the court thanks you both for stepping in at such short notice. Ain't no sweat. It was your pal, right? This was our last case. Didn't exactly say no, could I? So bear with me though, gang. Didn't exactly get a ton of time to read for the paperwork. How about you, Fran? Everything cool over your side? It's hardly ideal for the prosecutor in charge of the case to have run off and abandoned it. But Justice can't sit around waiting for him to go his spine. The evidence has just been handed to me, so yes, I'm ready. Thank you both. Very well, bring up the accused, Miss Fifi the Guard to the stand. Please tell me she actually comes out. Oh yes, I do really like Fifi the Guard. With the little why is she taking the foxes to prison, man? I invite the prosecution to make its opening statement. Alright, the accused was... Let me stop you right there, darling. What is it, Miss Lagarde? Oh, I was just wondering if I could tell you, if you could tell me something. That's something being what on earth am I here? Perhaps the opening statement will clarify that for you. But will they, dear? Really? Fine, carry on if you must. I fully intend to, if you stay quiet for one moment. The murder in question happened at the prison where Mr. God worked as a warden. The victim, one Bronco night, was being held in the detention centre. But the prosecution's case will show that Mr. God took him to the holding cell and murdered him. Did so with this knife. Huh? Something the matter, Miss Van Karma? What can I be? No, the evidence. What gives, Fran? Everything okay? The murder weapon. It's not here. Oh, here we go, yeah. And neither is a buried armor Candace's chisel. They didn't so. Silence. Silence. Miss Van Karma, explain yourself. I wish I could, Your Honor. No murder weapon? Then what exactly are we all doing here? Really, darling, you shouldn't volunteer to prosecute in a case you can't even keep the evidence safe. I can only work with what the previous prosecutor gave me. Well, boy, winner strikes again. Hey, G. What is it, Mr. Fender? Guess we know where this is going, huh? Let's take this one down the road a little further, shall we?
Overruled.
The court hereby denies the defense's request. What? It'll be like that. What's the dealio? She's absolutely right, of course. We simply cannot have any more delays. Let's get on and show everybody how wonderfully innocent I am, shall we?
Objection!
Innocent? I'll fight you take this seriously. Oh, but I am, darling. You don't have any evidence. You just said it so yourself. I do actually really like Phoebe in the guard. In the court, evidence is everything. Haven't I heard that somewhere before? Without any, you can't charge me with anything. Isn't that right, Verity, darling? It is. What? Without the items in question, the prosecution's case against the defendant cannot proceed. As such, this court hereby declare the accused, Fifi the Guard, not guilty. Whoa, hold the phone there, his demands. You can't go dropping a verdict just like that. Give me. But why is the defense objecting to its client being acquitted? I was thinking that. But I know why, because he obviously wants to know the truth. Don't be cute, kiddo. You know as well as I do that little Miss Warden over there is guilty as all that. As for the murder weapon, you're right there where we found it. Mr. Fender, it is incumbent upon this court to see fair judgment is affordable to all. And as the instrument of the court, I cannot allow my experiences or opinion to interfere with my work. You must think of Judge Gavel, who was present when the murder weapon was found, and the Judge Gavel you see before you in this courtroom today as two entirely different people. Gee, you're killing me here. I have no choice but to pass judgment based on the evidence available.
Objection!
And we have the evidence, just not here. Give me some time, just a little. I'll find it, I swear to you. How does this tie in? Prosecution hereby requests a recess. Oh, yeah. Defense does that too. Oh, come on, you on. Don't do us like that. Very well, this court accepts the request. Really, Verity? You wouldn't help anybody bowing to pressure like that, you know? There will be a 15-minute recess. It's just that both the prosecution and the defense used the time well. Understood. Oh, same with the bell, huh? Very well, we will reconvene in 15 minutes. Okay, bear with, just gonna get to the toilet. Oh, Jesus Christ. Back. Oh, April 6th, 11:58 a.m. District Court, third floor lobby. We did totally find the knife, didn't we, Mr. Edgeworth? Yes, of course we did. Oh? It's the mad detective. Well, detective, yeah, sir, reacting to the alligator. Wait, what? How? Well, detective is reacting to something inside here after all. Here. Got it. I'd like to remind you of this piece of evidence. The chisel? Didn't we just figure out that that isn't the murder weapon? You might recall that Mr. Canis hid the chisel in the dog's mouth. Would you believe that the real murder weapon was hidden in much the same way? That's right, the murder weapon was hidden inside the alligator in that pond over there. But did somebody steal it or what? Mr. Edgeworth. Oh! Okay. Miss Berry, Mr. Saint, are you here to watch the trial? Yeah, we heard it was going to be a really fun show. Do you know when we need to go? It's the trial for the case I was nearly convicted for. It should be starting any minute now. We were late because of practice, but it's somewhere around here, right? Simeon, it's kind of a problem. They lost some evidence. The knife and the chisel. They called a recess and kicked us all out of the courtroom. What? No, they can't. They're not going to arrest you again, are they? Don't say that. No. Gee, how easy it was to upset you. Huh? Dare he embarrass me? Oh, let's go. Francisca? Oh, dare he embarrass me like that? She's whipping someone. Making him easy to upset. I'm Francina. Friendarella, chill. okay? Just chill. Come, put the whip away. That's it. That's it. That idiot of the so-called prosecutor. I'll find him and I'll make him eat whip for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Eat. Monster, you gotta calm him down. Kid's gone cuckoo. I better at least try. Yeah, fuck it, we'll just talk straight to her. Oh, it's you. Good morning, Mr. Ex-Prosecutor. Francisca? You shouldn't be here, you know. You're not in the right line of work anymore. You should be at home planning whatever it is you mean to do with the rest of your life. Is she dense? Because we told her multiple times we did it for a reason, and she's still not listening to us. She just doesn't care. What are you going to do, Francisca? You only have 15 minutes. Didn't you think I know that? And with that, and why with that infuriatingly reasonable look on your face? You're like a news anchor calmly reading the news or something. It is utterly exasperating. It's probably better that I don't rise now. I never imagined you'd be the one prosecuting this case, Francisca. Nor did I, but what a case. The murder of a presidential bodyguard. Or the warden of a prison, no less. The murder weapon probably entered into evidence, was properly entered into evidence and everything. And yet, when you went to present the knife to the court, it wasn't there. That imbecile, not only did he abandon the case, he made me look like a total fool. Yeah. And the next time I see that little coward, I'll whip him into the shape of the last thing I do. You go ahead and do that, but quit taking it out on people around him. To present to her? Probably nothing relevant, right? No. Try to offend her, maybe? Okay, Meister, so your memory back, huh? Sure did, it's me again. Every worry, 6 weeks till Sunday. Now that other kid wasn't a blast too. Anyway, welcome back, kiddo. Bring it in. No. You need to think about this trial right now, okay? Yeah, guess things did go pretty pear-shaped in there, huh? Needs to dig up this missing evidence, lickety-split. I don't count on them putting the trial on hold much longer. Yeah, it's a stump, alright. Well, some kind soul offered to go find it for us. I didn't expect him to look at if I ever saw one. I love Fender. I really do. But no issue. You still haven't got your asked for your badge back, prosecutor's badge back, Bucko. I just had to come walk the path of the righteousness with me and your man, huh? Committing against my badge, that much is true. But I haven't given up just yet. I'm still not ready to walk in my father's footsteps. No? That's not like there's a deadline. You do you for as long as you need. Your family office will be waiting to welcome you with open arms when you're done. Ow. Thank you, Fender. I just got my blanket on me. Yeah, if only somebody would go to sniff out the evidence for us. Didn't think if I ever saw it. Fine. We'll do it. Where to go, Mazio? You sure? No, I can, but that might not be much in 15 minutes. I'm gonna buy you as much time as we can, okay? She won't be banging the hammer of hers until you made it back with the goods, I promise. Thank you. I'll be counting on you, Fender. You, Francisca? How does that sound? What makes you think I'd accept your help? How about some advice instead? That you seriously consider a new career as a news anchor? Come on, Frank. Clocks are ticking here. Time to step up to the plate. Alright. Fine. We shall stall the trial for as long as we can. You better get your ex-prosecutor behind in gear. You know, I quite like having you run errands for me. Maybe that could be your new career instead. I'm glad you're on board. I can help too. I don't want to be arrested again. Ooh, this sounds fun. Can I play? Right, that would be very helpful for you both. Very well. Why shall we begin? I think we need to go speak to somebody, don't you? We need to speak to her in order to find out where the evidence went.
Take that!
That's right, the supposed custodian of the evidence in question. Eustace Winner. Oh, you prosecutor guy? Okay, we're on it. Thank you, Mr. Saint. Alrighty then. If we better huddle and talk about tactics, huh, Fran? Just the two of us. Ow! We can make it if we try, just the two of us. Don't keep me waiting, Master Edgeworth. Try not to. We'll be back as soon as we can. Well, Franny Poo, wait up now. He's adorable. I love him. Right, we need to find Mr. Winner and fast. Whoa! GODZILLA. Ah, Mr. Edgeworth, a pleasure as always. A pleasure? How is it a pleasure? And what's all this about just now? Okay, stop her. But GODZILLA knows the horrible woman is the killer. Why the heck would she... Evidence is the only language that the goddess of justice understands. My own personal thoughts and feelings do not come into it. Is this all Judge Verity Gavel is? You may believe the way of thinking to be heartless, but it is my way. To be this hard and unforgiving? There's something I'd like to ask you, if you don't mind. Please, go ahead. What were you doing on the roof of the big building 2 nights ago? The roof? You were the president up there, didn't you? We've seen security footage of the two of you. And is there something wrong with that? Well, yeah, his body was discovered this morning, right next to the very same building. What? I think you understand what I'm getting at. You considered a suspect. What happened between the two of you? Nothing. We simply talked for a few minutes. And when we were done, I left. I took the elevator back down the stairs alone. That much we know to be true. As I said, we've seen the footage. What business did you have with the leader of a foreign power? I'm not at liberty to say. This will literally get you off the... Well, I say that. This could help you. See, well, I'm not at liberty to leave until I have answers. In which case, there's only one thing for it. Oh, fuck off. Signing something. I have to get it out of her. Looks Set the chessboard. Judge Gavone met with the president of Zhengfao the night before last. Oh, fuck me. Oh, it's the layering thing's happening again. What is this? I mean, technically speaking, it could be flat enough to then fit in the gap of the rook, but no, it literally cuts off the rook slightly here. This bit. God damn it. Yes, I admit it. We met on the roof of the big building. It was simply to discuss professional matters. Matters that I am not obliged to discuss with you. Okay, I'm clearly going to have to work hard to get past a professional defense. If she puts up two, if she puts up two impenetrable a facade, I'll probably be off by my time. Start by asking what she, about what she met the president to talk about. Perhaps you could begin by telling us what you met with the prosecutor wanting to discuss. As I told you, professional matters, sorry. Professional matters which I do not intend to share with you. I'm so glad you understand. I must say, you're a very busy woman. A judge, a committee member, and occasionally aid to us in the field even. Thank you. I take my professional duties very seriously. Do those duties include meeting with foreign dignitaries? Yes, of course, from time to time. The law is my life. Nothing I do falls out the scope of my duties. You've taken Key's promised notebook to us just this morning. Surely you can't claim that fell within the scope of your duties? I am not yet a perfect servant of the Lord, that much is true. No, you're a human being, and that was a simple act of human kindness. Your feelings, Judge Gavone, and you're allowed to have them. About the president's death too. I can still hardly believe it. If I may ask, how did he die? He was crushed to death by the head of a monster known as Torosaurus. Forgive me, I should probably explain. Is that true? He died on the set of the movie? He did. Interesting that you should even know what Torosaurus is. Oh, I imagine I must have heard about it from Eustace. Something about them shooting a movie somewhere near a big building. Just fooling anybody, she's clearly very upset about something. Did he talk to her about it? She mentioned Mr. Winner, who seems to have disappeared along with the evidence. With some vile evidence, sorry. Perhaps she won't tell us what she discussed with the president. We should try finding out what else she might be hiding. I'm clearly getting under her skin. I need to dig further. Bear with. There we go. Franziska stepped up to take Mr. Winner's place in the trial. But how is she supposed to prosecute the case if he never handed over all the evidence? My interest is solely in ensuring that a trial proceeds fairly once it has begun. And if, once it has, vital evidence cannot be presented, it should surprise no one that the accused goes free. Ugh. It just flew up in my mouth, I'm sorry. I am a judge, a servant of the law. My personal thoughts and feelings do not come into it. So you have no personal feelings when it comes to Mr. Winner's disappearance? Of course I do. I was worried, I worry about him terribly too. Wait, 2. Does that mean... there's something else you're worried about. I imagine their identities might explain your strangely agitated state. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm a servant of the law. My feelings are immaterial. We're all servants of the law. All of us who stand up in court. We're not superhuman. You, me, and everyone else. We're just people underneath it all. As much as we like to bury our feelings and remain impartial, that simply isn't possible. See, this one is like the Larry one, where because there's actually a visual cue, I kind of get this one. However, the other ones I still don't get. Unless I was just missing their visual cue, but with hers and Larry's, they've made sense of that. You're right, of course. I'm in no fit state to offer impartial judgment. Please, Judge Cavell. Just tell us the truth. What's going on? Oh. What do I do? What do I do? New animation. I've never seen her lose her composure like that. Then ask her who this person is she is so worried about. The professional mask is finally beginning to slip. Perhaps now we can get to the human beneath her. Judge Cavell, who are you so worried about? Where are they? My apologies, but I simply cannot tell you that. Very clear out, Cavell. What is he so worried about is Mr. Winner. He has not been seen since he discovered the truth about his father. Of course I am worried about him, but this could also be a valuable test for him. He chose to disappear, he chose to reappear. Every person you worried about can't. That's not something I'm at liberty to talk about. I don't know what might happen to that poor child if I did. A poor child? Who are you talking about? Nobody, please, it was nothing. Ignore it. It's gonna be, because I was thinking about this, it's gonna be the child from, it's gonna be Artie Frost or, the other guy's child, because that was randomly in our case files. Can't even remember what. You might look on my face. I definitely shouldn't. I think it might prove to be a valuable clue. Here we go. So this poor child is missing. They were desperate to find them. Ah. Did you say child? I suppose we were right to assume that this person is a minor. Oh, never mind. I can't answer, and I won't. It has no bearing whatsoever on the murder of the president. Oh god, really? Another clue? This person you're so worried about, is this Torosaurus? Oh no, she's probably talking about, Sean? I really don't have time for jokes, Mr. Edgeworth. It's not a joke. When I told you how the president was killed, you seemed surprised when I mentioned that he was crushed by Torosaurus. That was simply a shock on learning how he died. And where? A half-built film set on an empty lot. It sounds as if something about where he died is particularly troubling to you. No, that's not true at all. It's just... Film sets are places where dreams are made, and instead a great man met his end there. I only hope the utmost care is taken when the news is shared with the cast and crew. Sorry. I'm afraid the cast and crew already know. We had two of them on the scene. A crew member and a young actor, Sean Fan. Here we go. No, why? Why did this have to happen? Something about Torosaurus connection seems to be really upsetting her. This might be a valuable clue, yeah. Okay, interesting. Seem to get very sensitive every time I mention Torosaurus. Which child you mention has something to do with the movie, don't they? Okay, wow. How? How did you... You're usually so cool and collected. Your discomfort told me everything I need to know. Who's this poor child? You have to tell us. Very well. You figured so much out already. I might as well tell you the truth. The person I'm so worried about, the person I'm so desperate to find, is Sean. Of course, yes. Sean, but why? It's more than I will allow you to know. Just give out. You said you would tell us the truth. If you don't give up voluntarily, we'll have to force it out from you. I'm afraid you're just going to have to accept that. I need to get her to tell me why she's so desperate to find Sean. Here we go. Try it. You found Sean's, perhaps? Am I? Yes, I am. I'm an ardent admirer of the work Sean Fenn, child actor extraordinaire. He's only done this as his first role, though. And that he was filming near the big building. So I made it my business to learn where that set was and some other important details. See, I suppose that makes sense. As a fan, you'd want to know such a thing. But you would also have tried to learn where he was supposed to be on, when he was supposed to be on set. Yes, of course. He said he would be filming there all day today. Make it sound as if you hear that from Sean himself. I don't think you'd be sharing a schedule with a mere fan, do you? No, I misspoke. Ignore me. Is that her child? The rest of the tongue she makes seems to be to do with Sean. And now we know she spoke to him. That's an important clue. You know Sean personally. He is famous. I doubt there are many people who do not know of him. Certainly didn't until today. And you clearly need to be better informed. Perhaps I could teach you a few things. There is almost nothing you know about him. You don't know about him. Forgive me. I allowed myself to get a little carried away. Seems that happens quite a bit when the subject of Sean comes up. Look. I do not know him personally. I simply know a lot about him. Just to put my clue. Oh! I pressed R. At least I suppose I'll show her for sexual. Yep, fuck off. That's just a dumb option. Well, do we really have to play out all of that animation? I can understand you being worried about Sean. You seem to be a little too worried. And you implied before that you had spoken to him, which would surely mean you know him personally. How do I give it away so much? So the two of you are acquainted. There's surely an important oh yeah. We're trying to find Sean too. Do you have any idea where he might have been? Why would I have any idea about that? The two of us aren't connected in any way at all. Well, I don't know what exactly the connection is between you and Sean, but I know for certain that it exists. You've as good as God told us that. Please, Judge Gavelle, you have to help us try and find him. Help you? That would never be allowed. By whom? The goddess of justice? The one person who knows where he is. At last, the puzzle pieces are finally starting to fall into place. Now why are you so reluctant to tell us any of your relationship with Sean? Admit it. He's been kidnapped, hasn't he? Oh. Judge Gavelle, I need you to tell me the truth. All of it. Very well. This time, I will tell you everything. Your intuition was correct. Sean has been kidnapped. I knew it. Why does that have anything to do with you? Sean is... He's my son. Yep, there we go. We worked out eventually. But, what? Well, we may not have found out what she and President Wang were talking about. We found out something just as important. Sean has been abducted. Not exactly the endgame I was expecting, but that's checkmate nonetheless. You know what? One of the easier ones, actually, all things considered. What? You're Sean's mum, Judge Gavelle? No, wait, come on, you're too young. It's true. I am Sean's mother. How old is she? 26? Okay, no, that can't be right. She'll be 13 when she get... Huh? Look. Magazine clipping. An article about Sean. You always carry this with you? Yes, everywhere I go. I guess you could call it a kind of talisman. It certainly speaks to the bond between them. You're sure he's been kidnapped? Unfortunately, yes. I received a phone call from the kidnapper just before the trial began. They make any demands? Only one. That Fifi the guard be found not guilty. Oh. Wow. Well, that certainly explains what we saw in there. Vateni, you can't charge me with anything. Isn't that right, Verity darling? It is. Without the items in question, the prosecution's case against the defendant cannot proceed. As such, this court hereby declares the accused Fifi the guard not guilty. Yeah. Are you supposed to declaring her innocent? I failed in my duty to the law. I am a judge. If I cannot arbitrate with impartiality, I make a mockery of justice. And yet I try to... Which is a force through ruling based on nothing but my own self-interest. Judge Gavelle. Goddess must be furious with me. But I just couldn't do it. I couldn't sacrifice my son on the altar of justice. I couldn't remain impartial when it mattered most. Of course you couldn't. Are you crazy? Okay. No parent could just give up on their child like that. That makes the goddess of justice mad. I'm sorry, but she's wrong. If she really thinks that way, then she's the guilty one. Isn't that right, Mr. Edgeworth? Yes. Declaring the goddess guilty? That's bold. Kay's right. As I told you, though we all serve the law, we are only humans. None of us could or should expect to sacrifice a child for the sake of the verdict. Thank you. Thank you, both of you. The trial must continue. There is no escaping that. Your Honor, there you are. Seems it is time. Cavell. My dad was a prosecutor. He was? Yeah, he used to work in the court, just like you did. And I was thinking about what he would have done if he was in your position right now. The prosecutor was forced to insist that a clearly innocent suspect be found guilty. I know what he would have done. Anything, that's what. He would have done anything to get me back. He would. So what I'm trying to say is, you can trust us. What do you mean? Get him back, to snatch him back from the jaws of danger. I'm the second Yetagrassi, and if you agree to trust me, I promise I'll get him back for you. If you see, there's only the truth, and perhaps one or two other things. Well, just go down. What do you say? We trust the Great Chief to steal back which matters most to you. Miss Edgeworth. I doubt too, if that's alright with you. Thank you. I know I'm in no position to ask this of you. But please, see that he comes home safely. Oh, we will, don't worry, you can count on us. Here, take my cell phone. The kidnapper may call again. We'll get it back, along with your son, I promise. I'll do everything I can to draw out the trial. But I don't imagine I can give you more than about 2 hours at best. That's plenty of time. 2 hours. That gives us until 2 PM. Please, I'm counting on you. And I thought the Great Thief was on a sabbatical. Well, hold on to your hat, because she's back in business. Well, let's do it. My first commission. I can't afford to mess it up. In that case, we better start looking right away. Where to begin? Ah! Where the hell do you go? Maybe you just want home. You're right. They won't be doing any filming today after all. Sure. Maybe you went on the lam. Let's just see if Sean left any clues behind the big building. The big building. Hey, what are you doing giving orders? It's a Great Thief operation. I'm in charge now. That's so then, what am I? You're the assistant. First assistant to the Great Thief Yetagrassi. Talk about an honour. I'm relegated to Thief's assistant. Alright, let's get to work. Team Yetagrassi, move out. Right, I think that... I don't know how far we're in, but I'm going to leave it there, I think, because we are reaching 2 hours, so I think this is a good time to save it. Granted, I am saving at weird points in this game, so hopefully the story runs well and it makes sense. But yes, I am going to leave it there, but thank you for watching, guys. Yeah, a lot happened. That's insane. So Sean is Judge Cavell's son. Wow, love that. And it seems that the president was part of the well, not smuggling ring, I'm mixing them up, part of the underground auctions. So yeah, a lot happened. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. If you're new here, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and also turn notifications on YouTube. Make sure you follow me on TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram at JVK303, where I post other forms of content as well. You can join the Discord that's been in the chat to get notified on when I'm live or when I upload, so you never miss out on anything. And you can also vote on what games we play next normally. But yeah, also, Saturday, 12-hour live stream. I've got a post up in my community tab, so make sure you check that out for times on what's happening with the stream. And yeah, join the Discord and keep alert for that, because yeah, it's going to be a fun time. We will see how it goes. I have a lot of tech issues probably, but yeah, all that is